since Valentine's Day is coming up, everyone is talking about love, relationships, and commitment. And honestly, that sounds a lot like investing. Today joins Mark Lamkin. He joins us in studio today to talk all about investing and all of the things. So thanks for joining us.
Always a pleasure to be here. But before we start, wait. Lamkin Wealth and myself, we decided to give you and everybody on your Great Day Live team $100 grand for Valentine's Day.
$100 grand?
$100 grand. $100 grand for Valentine's. Everybody on there, right?
There we go. Did you
hear
hear that?
$100 grand. So happy Valentine's Day.
Well, thank you so much. It's fun size too. So let's dive into this. You know, men and women, they do invest differently. And so why is that?
You know, it's there's one word, commitment, right?
Yeah.
Because when women are committed, right? And men have a typical problem with commitment. They are overconfident, they overtrade, they make emotional decisions. Whereas women move a little bit slower, they're a little bit more committed, they're thoughtful, they'll understand their investments, and they don't trade as much. So study after study has proven that women are actually better investors than men.
Wow.
Yeah, how about that?
That's awesome to know. I mean, I'm kind of dabbling into that myself, of course, looking ahead to retirement, the 401ks, all of that good stuff. But you actually kind of break this down into 4 different steps, very Valentine's Day themed. And so the first tip is don't fall for the bad boy investment. So what is that?
You know, every romantic movie and in Valentine's Day, they got that exciting and that unpredictable bad boy. But when it comes to investing, that's not what you want, right?
Yeah.
If it's that bad boy investment where it's on social media telling you how to invest, or you're seeing that Go commercial, or your brother-in-law's auto mechanic Tony's giving you the stock tip, you know, that's going to cure cancer. It's really exciting, going to get good returns.
Yeah.
But most of the time, it's going to be a scam. You're going to break your heart. You're going to go broke. Run, don't walk. Don't, bad boys and bad investments, don't mix, don't do it.
Good to know. And so the second one is also equally as, you know, to keep top of mind, commitment beats chemistry.
Yeah, it's just like a marriage, and love's not about those fireworks because they burn out really quickly. It's about consistency and being there and showing up. And the same thing's about investing. And sometimes boring can be brilliant. And think about from a woman's perspective, since we're talking about Valentine's Day, if you wait for that right time to get married, that perfect time to have a child, or that perfect time to invest, you're most likely, it's never going to happen.
Right.
You're going to end up broken alone if you're not careful, right? You'll spend the golden years at the golden arches, and nobody wants that.
Right.
80% of women, whether it's through death, divorce, or they choose to be single, are going to be managing their money at some point. So we don't want you running out of money. In fact, 65% of all senior citizens in poverty are women. So dealing with us or dealing with someone like me, we can help prevent that.
Yeah, good to know. Third tip is know your worth and don't undervalue yourself. This is like a good tip, not just outside of investing, but just in life in general.
I love it. Women are more educated than ever before. They're independent thinkers, they're strong, they're committed, and they'll usually take a lot more time to understand their investments. And I think that's critical because they'll pick plan over portfolio. A lot of people will come in and just pick that highest yielding, or look at that 401k and say, oh, this one's 26%, we're going to do this. No, they're more consistent and they're better investors. And I just think it's plan over portfolio.
Yeah, I agree with you. And the last tip is have the money talk, even if it's awkward.
Okay.
So important.
So let's not do this on Valentine's Day when you're out with your boyfriend, okay, or your spouse. Let's wait till Sunday if you're dating. But before you get married, I think it's really important that you understand. Are you marrying someone that has $250,000 in debt that you didn't even talk about? Do you have a 200 credit score and she has an 800 credit score? And is that going to impact your relationship? Is she a frivolous spender and you're a saver? I mean, these are the things that you've got to talk about and you've got to come to agreement with. And, you know, with my ex-wife and my parents, we never talked about that before we got married, you know, and that's a really important topic. And I think from a couple's perspective, that's one of the best tips that I can give today is have that awkward conversation and ask those questions and understand what you're getting in bed with.
Yes, good to know. So if people are interested in getting in touch with you, having these conversations, kind of knowing exactly what to do when it comes with investments and money and all of those things, how can people get in touch
Hey,
with
listen, we'll give you a free 100 grand. I'm kidding. We won't give you a free 100 grand. Lamkinwealth.com. You can look us up. Email us. You can find our number on there. I'd love to talk to any viewer, but Thank you so much for having us, and happy Valentine's Day to you and everybody on the Great Day Live.
All right, Mark, thank you so much. And
Thank
happy
you.
Valentine's Day to you as well. So again, to learn more, head over to his website on your screen, lamkinwealth.com.